In 1987, 25-year-old Jordan Belfort lands a job as a Wall Street stockbroker for L.F. Rothschild, employed under Mark Hanna. He is quickly enticed by the drug-fueled stockbroker culture and Hanna's belief that a broker's only goal is to make money for himself. Jordan loses his job following Black Monday, the largest one-day stock market drop in history after the Wall Street crash of 1929, and takes a job at Investor Center, a boiler room brokerage firm on Long Island that specializes in pink sheet penny stock. He makes a small fortune thanks to his aggressive pitching style and high commission. Jordan befriends his neighbor, Donnie Azoff, and the two start their own boiler room-style brokerage company. They recruit Jordan's childhood friends, Robbie Feinberg, Alden Cooperberg, Nikki Koskov, Chester Ming, and Toby Welch, as well as local drug pusher Brad Bonnick, all of whom Jordan trains in the art of the hard sell and set up the company in an abandoned auto repair shop. Jordan's tactics and salesmanship largely contribute to the success of his pump and dump scheme, in which misleading positive statements inflate a stock price so it can be sold at an artificially high price. When the scheme's perpetrators sell their overvalued securities, the price plummets, and those who were conned into buying at the inflated price are left with stock that is suddenly worth much less than they paid for it. To cloak this, Jordan gives the firm the respectable-sounding name of Stratton Oakmont in 1989. Soon after, the company becomes immensely successful, moving out of the auto repair shop into a bigger office. An expose in Forbes which dubs Jordan the Wolf of Wall Street, quote, a sort of twisted Robin Hood who takes from the rich and gives to himself and his merry band of brokers, unquote, initially enrages Belfort until it causes hundreds of ambitious young financiers to flock to the company, thus causing them to move into even bigger offices. As all this is happening, Jordan becomes immensely successful and slides into a decadent lifestyle of prostitutes and drugs. He has an affair with lingerie designer Naomi LaPaglia. When his wife Teresa finds out about this, Jordan divorces her and marries Naomi in 1991. Meanwhile, the SEC and the FBI begin investigating Stratton Oakmont. In 1993, Jordan illegally makes $22 million in 3 hours after securing the IPO of Steve Madden Ltd., founded by Donnie's childhood friend and women's shoes designer Steve Madden, bringing him and his firm further FBI attention. Jordan tries to bribe Agent Denham but fails, prompting him to seek a safe place for the money. He opens a Swiss bank account with corrupt banker Jean-Jacques Sorel in the name of Naomi's aunt, Emma, a British citizen who is outside the immediate reach of American authorities. He uses Brad's Swiss-Slovenian wife, Chantel, and her family, who have European passports, to smuggle the cash into Switzerland. Donnie and Brad get into a heated argument in public during a money exchange, resulting in Brad's arrest. As Donnie escapes, Donnie informs Jordan that he has come upon some Lemon 714 Quaaludes, which the latter refers to as the holy grail of drugs. The two take the pills at Belfort's home, but they have no effect. They assume that they have expired and wind up taking the rest of their supply. Jordan's private investigator, Bo Dial, calls him and tells him he needs to talk to him on a payphone. Jordan drives to a local country club and calls Bo, who informs him that the FBI is wiretapping his phone. While talking with Bo, the Quaaludes kick in, and Jordan becomes extremely inebriated, struggling to get home in his Lamborghini Countach. When he gets home, he finds Donnie talking on the phone and nearly strangles him with the phone cord. Donnie chokes on some meat. Jordan ingests a large amount of cocaine and gives him the Heimlich maneuver. The next day, the police arrive and inform Jordan that his car is trashed. Fearing for his son, Jordan's father Max advises him to leave Stratton Oakmont and lie low, while Jordan's lawyer negotiates a deal to keep him out of prison. In the midst of his farewell speech, Jordan can't bear to quit and talks himself into staying, to the immense support of his friends and employees, but to the anger of his father. In 1996, Jordan, Donnie, and their wives are on a yacht trip to Italy when they learn that Emma has died of a heart attack. Fearing for the money he left under her name in his Swiss account, Jordan announces that they will chart a course to Switzerland to forge her name on a document and save the account before going to London for the funeral. To bypass the border patrols, he orders his yacht captain, Ted Henpe, to sail to Monaco, but their ship capsizes in a storm. After their rescue, the plane sent to take them to Geneva is destroyed when a seagull flies into the engine. Jordan takes this as a sign from God to address his worsening drug addiction and attempts to sober up. In 1998, Sorel and Koskov are arrested for an unrelated crime, the former informing the FBI about Jordan as part of a plea bargain. Since the evidence against him is overwhelming, Jordan agrees to gather evidence from the rest of his colleagues in exchange for leniency. After having sex for the last time, Naomi tells Jordan that she is divorcing him and wants full custody of their daughter and infant son. In a cocaine-fueled rage, Jordan punches Naomi and tries to drive away with their daughter, but crashes his car in the driveway. Later, Jordan wears a wire to work and slips a note to Donnie, warning his partner. However, the note is shortly found by the FBI, who arrest Jordan before they raid and shut down Stratton Oakmont. Before breaching his deal, Jordan receives a reduced sentence of 36 months in a minimum security prison for his testimony and is released in 2000 after serving 22 months. After his release, Jordan makes a living hosting seminars on sales techniques using the same test he used with his founding partners at his firm.